Real Madrid is closer to winning the league title this season, just 4 points away. Undoubtedly, we will see many substitute players, including Arda Guler, Militao, and the return of Courtois. Let's hear from Carlo Ancelotti.
Tomorrow, Real Madrid faces Cadiz with the possibility of becoming La Liga champions tomorrow itself. How much excitement is there in the team for tomorrow?
The objective for tomorrow is very clear. We want to win the 3 points to get closer to winning this tournament, and this is all we are thinking about. We are not interested in what might happen afterward. Our goal is to win 3 points and fulfill the plan we have. We are facing a team that is fighting to avoid relegation, and they will come to the Bernabeu to do everything possible to also earn 3 points.
We assume tomorrow is a day for rotations. Will one of these rotations be Courtois? Could he start as a goalkeeper?
Courtois is fine, and he'll play with us tomorrow. This is very good news for us, as he will play for the first time in a long time. He and Militao are back with the team, and Courtois can contribute to the team. Physically, he is very well, and he is very excited to play. Again, everyone on the team is happy to have him back.
Is there any possibility of going to Cibeles to celebrate the title as it happened 2 years ago? Will you stay at the Bernabeu waiting for the result of Barcelona's match?
No, we haven't thought about this because we haven't won anything yet. We will think about celebrations the day we are mathematically sure we are champions. We are not sure yet, and as I said earlier, our objective for tomorrow is to try to win the 3 points.
We know Courtois is your main goalkeeper, and we trust he will come back strong. We assume Lunin will be the goalkeeper for the semi-final. But if Real Madrid reaches the Champions League final, will Courtois play?
Well, Tom, the final we have in mind right now is the semi-final match we have on Wednesday against Bayern Munich. Lunin will be the goalkeeper for that match, but we'll see what happens afterward.
We have seen Rodrigo on the left and Vinicius in the center. What do you think of this tactical change? What do you like about both players in this new position on the field? Do you think any tactical adjustments still need to be made?
Well, when we have placed Rodrigo on the left and Vinicius on the center left, we have seen Rodrigo score 2 goals against Manchester City, and we have seen Vinicius score 2 goals in the semi-final against Bayern. So the change has worked out very well. Of course, we need to make some adjustments, but these wouldn't be offensive adjustments, since we are getting results now. But things also went well when we had Bellingham in the center left and Rodrigo on the right. We have worked well on the left flank and have had good results defensively. From what we saw against Bayern, we have to improve, and we will do that for the match next Wednesday.
We've talked about the numbers before. This season, you have only 2 defeats. With all your experience over the years and facing a season with so many injured players, only now recovering Courtois, who is best goalkeeper in the world and hasn't played this season. Could this be your best season for you as a coach? Have you ever found yourself in such a situation before?
No, I had never experienced having only 2 defeats, and we can still continue with this good streak. We hope to keep it like this. Just 2 defeats until the end of the season. As I said before, the squad has done everything very well, fantastically. They have shown commitment to the team. Everyone has contributed a lot. From the players who have played a lot to those who haven't played much, everyone has helped every day. So we all arrive at the end of the season with the excitement of winning titles.
You said that in the game against Bayern Munich, you had defensive problems. Will Militao play the whole game tomorrow to then see him play again on Wednesday? Could he improve the defense against Bayern?
No, I don't speak of individualities, I speak of the group. The group has been, in my opinion, too passive in that match, especially in the first half. We have to defend with intensity. Militao will play tomorrow to gain more competitive rhythm.
How is Jude Bellingham? Have you done any analysis to rule out any injury, perhaps? Do you plan for Bellingham to rest tomorrow and play on Wednesday against Bayern Munich?
Bellingham had an intestinal virus last Wednesday night, which did not allow him to fully recover a week later. But now Bellingham is fine now and will do very well, as he always has during this season.
This season started for Vinicius with difficulties due to 2 muscle injuries, but after recovering from the injuries, he has scored 15 goals in 21 matches in 2024. Did you expect such a good performance from Vinicius after the unfortunate start of the season?
As I said before, he is a player who has evolved, is evolving, and will continue to evolve because of his commitment, attitude, hard work, and the quality he has. He is now really an important player for us.
With the new tactical change, with Rodrigo on the left flank and Bellingham playing in midfield behind Vinicius, what did you see to decide to make this change, especially in the defensive aspect? Could Bellingham's physical pace after his injury have influenced him to make less effort? Does it perhaps put more pressure on the opponent now?
No, it's not like that. Placing Rodrigo on the left flank is an offensive tactic, not defensive. Obviously, Bellingham works more defensively compared to Rodrigo. This change aims to damage the opponent's defense more, which we are using only for these matches. These positions are not final, and I can change them in the next matches. I could place Rodrigo in another position. Because he delivers in any position, I place him on the field. On the left, he scored 2 goals against City, but on the right, he also scored 2 goals against City a while back. So the position doesn't matter much to him.
Arda Guler played last week and scored a goal. Will he start tomorrow or play some minutes in the second half?
He will start tomorrow.
We talked earlier about the winning streak and invincibility of your team, and that this is the first time you have only lost 2 matches in a season so far. Now that you are about to win the league title, what is so special about this team? What makes it different compared to other seasons?
It is really difficult to compare one squad against another. I can tell you that this squad, without wanting to compare it to another from another era, has an extraordinary collective commitment and a lack of ego in them.
If Toni Kroos were your son, what would you recommend to him to do about his future?
I would tell him to make the best decision for himself and not for anyone else.
What is the difference in knee injury between a goalkeeper and a field player? Militao returned to play against Athletic Bilbao in March, played more minutes against Manchester City in April, and played his first full game at the end of April. This is almost a month since his return to being a starter in a match. Will it be a similar return to game process for Courtois? Being a goalkeeper, can Courtois start a match without progressive recovery?
In short, what are you trying to say?
Will the process with Courtois be similar to Militao's, or will he return as a starter in all matches from now on?
So I know where you're going. You really want to ask. You're actually asking, can Courtois play a hypothetical Champions League final? Am I right?
In Militao's case, I know it's complicated for him to be a starter in important matches, but Courtois could play a hypothetical final. Is that more feasible?
Our important match is on Wednesday. We are not thinking about what might happen in a month. So we'll see what happens in a month, and hopefully we'll have to think about what to do in a month, because that would mean we really reach the final in London. Injuries are similar. A player after 7 or 8 months will recover well physically, but what he will lack are the reflexes and vision he will have over situations that happen on the field. This is different for a goalkeeper. By this, I mean that each player adapts in their way. Some adapt earlier and some later. Both are physically fine, have medical clearance, and there is no problem. Then we will see their reflexes in the game and analyze it.